Okay, it's 12 o'clock, and right now, down there, our army of video volunteers are officially in action to make today our video history for 100 years' time. We have 100 amateur camcorder enthusiasts and a sprinkling of professionals recording the day's events. And while the video volunteers are doing their survey at ground level, we'll be giving you a bird's-eye view of the region. We kick off at Ipswich. This is where our first video volunteers are spending Archive Day. Roger is a data engineer in telecommunications, and John is the director of a printing company.
The evening stars to be sold on the ground are distributed from the caravan.
More than 40 years ago, this film was made about a local paper in Ipswich, the Evening Star. It went on to follow a day in the life of the paper at their offices on the corner of Little Coleman Street. Back then, the man at the top was editor Ralph Watson. At the new premises in Lower Brook Street, the editor in charge of the paper today is Mike Pennock. It's just gone 7 in the morning, and he's already on his way to the morning conference. This is where the possible stories for today's edition are discussed. A strong story is already earmarked for the front page, but the inside pages are still up for grabs. Some good news about a local school could be of interest to their readers.
You've done it because they have gone from 3 years ago being a school with serious weaknesses. They've bypassed the satisfactory category for Ofsted, and they're now described as a good school.
That should make it a nice picture story, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should do. We're sending Mark up there.
Staff reporter Mark Bulstrode is dispatched to the school to write the piece. Mark starts by interviewing the headmaster.
We knew it had gone very well. They'd given us very positive feedback, but it was excellent to see it all down in black and white.
Here we see a staff reporter returning from an assignment to the reporter's room, where, undisturbed by the clatter of typewriters and the insistent ringing of the telephones, he sets to work on his story.
But not anymore. Mark's story can be dictated immediately to the copy taker back at the newspaper. Within minutes, Mark's story is in the computer before he has even left the school.
Can you all just take one pace back?
The photographer assigned to the story is Owen Hines, known as Ollie.
I've been there 35 years, believe it or not, so it's nice to come along and see a school that's happy to see us, and the headmaster's quite buoyant this morning, and he's organised the children for us, so that it's going to be good, I think, yes.
Staff photographers are familiar figures at events throughout the district.
1, 2, 3, off we go.
New technology means Ollie can send his photos directly to the picture editor.
We're working well now. It's copying the file across, and we shall be up and running shortly.
Oh, yep, got it. That's perfect, mate. Landscape, yep, good. Swoop it across the subs.
OK, thanks now. Cheers, bye.
The effective treatment of news pictures is an art.
I mean, the two things you look at when you see your paper on the stand is the headline, which is going to catch your eye, and we say, oh, let's go and read the paper and see what that's about, or an eye-catching picture.
These days, the layout of the pictures and text is all done on the computer by the sub-editor. Glue pot and scissors have been replaced by cut and paste at the click of the mouse. It's quicker and cleaner. Until computers took over, every letter and every word had to be laid out in the composing room. It was skilled work. Even in the old days, the papers came off the presses at a rate of about 35,000 an hour. Today, just over 7 hours after their morning meeting, the latest edition is coming off the presses that little bit faster, at about 40,000 an hour.
Outside, a fleet of vans will be waiting to take the parcels to the local agents or to catch the trains and buses.
Every day, more than 72,000 copies of the Star are distributed to the newsagents.
And the newsboys who will do the delivery rounds wait impatiently for their order to be counted out to them.
We've put on record how the paper has been produced in 2004. But how much might change in the years to come?
In 100 years, I think we'll still be in the publishing business. Whether we're in paper format, I'm not sure. But I'm sure the Evening Star will still be around.